Yo, so 11:18 video. Here we fucking go. So, when I read 11:17 last week, I thought there was no motherfucking way people would get as pissed as they did for at least a few more chapters, but I was goddamn wrong. 11:18 was just as controversial, if not more controversial than 11:17. So, let's not waste any time here. Chapter 11:18. The title is Being Free. And with that F-R-E-E word, I think you know what to expect. I think we all know what's coming. We all know, all right? So the robot, he got one-tapped by War Curie, unfortunately. Very, very depressing. Definitely expected him to be packing a bit more than what he did. I feel like he had to have had, like, some sort of special power since he's some fucking crazy advanced robot, you know, from the Void Century or whatever. But I guess his only power is that he's fucking big. He doesn't have much else. The whole squad is finally on a fucking boat, about to get the fuck up out of here and head to Elbaf, which, thank God, I can't wait to see whatever happens on that goddamn island in that I hope to be amazing arc. And Luffy, surprise, he somehow goes Gear 5 for like the 10th time this arc. Luffy's stamina, it's getting up there. It's getting up there, man. I swear to God. He went Gear 5 2 times in Wano, and he was dead for like 3 days or some shit. Obviously, one of them was like the first time he ever went, but still, like, goddamn, his stamina, he's building that shit up. If Luffy gets on this boat to Elbaf and just takes a little nap, and he's fine after like a few hours, Jesus Christ, it might be over for the league. It might be up. Like, at this point, I don't really understand why he doesn't just stay in Gear 5 constantly. Like, he's able to shift in and out of it every, like, 5-10 minutes. So just stay in it for, like, an hour. Why not? I don't see why not at this point. But anyway, right after it follows the most fucking controversial thing in this chapter that I'd say, like, 40 or 50% of people are kind of pissed about. I don't know if I'd say pissed, but they're not, like, a huge fan of it. I'll just rip the Band-Aid off for you. Bonney fucks around and goes Gear 5. Jesus, if we heard that like 2 or 3 years ago, I'd tell you were motherfucking lying, because at that point, I don't even think I was, into One Piece at that time. But, hey, Gear 5 Bonney is a thing now. Now, am I pissed about this, or am I upset about this? Not really, but I can understand why some people wouldn't love this. It does slightly take away, like, the uniqueness of Gear 5, because of the fact that, someone else can do something that looks the exact same and probably has pretty similar powers, at least. Maybe like a nerfed bootleg version of it. But we can't act like this is an ass pull. Let's not act like this hasn't been foreshadowed this entire fucking arc. Bonney is like a 5-year-old was able to use Gear 3 type shit, and she called it like a Nika-ish future. So I already knew something like this would eventually happen. Maybe not like just straight up go Gear 5 and look damn near the exact same, but still. But hey, look, this is what you motherfuckers don't understand. At least for right now, Bonney doesn't have 99% of the shit that Luffy has that makes Gear 5 broken. She doesn't have any form of hockey, not fucking nothing. Okay? And that's pretty fucking huge. She can't really beat anybody that means anything, like without hockey. And most importantly, she's not Luffy. And that might sound stupid here, but hear me out. Luffy is the reason Gear 5 is fucking broken. He has the nutty-ass imagination that thinks up all these stupid moves that we see him do. Bonney doesn't have that. But Bonney doesn't have that, and I don't think she ever will. Because if she did, then she's just Luffy without hockey at that point, which is still pretty fucking ridiculous. But look, Bonney's fruit, I think, is probably the strongest fruit in the game, and I don't think it's close. What's stopping Bonney from going like, give me a future where I'm the world's strongest creature, she turns into a fucking dragon like Kaido, or a future where she's the world's strongest man and she's fucking Whitebeard? Like, she could do literally anything. She could legitimately copy just about anyone if she believes it or sees it or whatever that weird stipulation was with her power. She could do just about anything. Like, even beyond what Luffy is able to do. Like, Luffy will never be able to copy fucking, like, Gura powers, like the Whitebeard's power. I feel like Bonney is able to do that. I feel like she'd be able to turn into a dragon. I feel like she'd be able to do anything. And I think even Luffy can't do shit like that. She can be completely unstoppable and probably the strongest motherfucker of the show if she really wanted to. I used to say Momo had the most potential, but Bonney definitely gives him a run for his money now. And like, Momo does have the hockey, and he'll be a good swordsman with, you know, Kaido's fruit. But then again, Bonney can just imagine a future with her is like fucking Mihawk, and she's fucking everybody up. Or she could say a future where she's Momo, and then it's just Momo versus Momo. Like, she could do anything. So I don't know. But something will happen to her. This is my little prediction for the future. Not like next chapter, a bit down the line. Something will nerf her somehow. I'm not too sure what, but something will happen, because there's no way she can get away with this being this broken and not be the GOAT. Like, you have to be garbage in every other way. This is like having, okay, let me cook up a theory. Bonney being dog shit is like fucking having like Shaq's body and being dog shit at basketball. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You have to make an effort to be bad at that point. But yeah, that's about it. This was a pretty short ass chapter. It was like 13 pages, but there's no break next week. So I'll see you motherfuckers next week.